She said, missing fathers leave holes in eyes. He said, what is more wondrous than a nebula? There's something about this environment that can't be replicated. An air that brings a breeze and not a shiver, because this is home. Yes, a home can be loathed, but never forever. Home is where the heart is, so only death can sever that tether. A lonely feather who fell from birds in shades of color that are no longer worn. To be sane here is to bask in the gradient of transience and permanence. The celestial symphony is broken and stifled. The starry night would suffocate if you tried to guard this polluted sky. I was told recently that Prince Harry toured Afghanistan twice. I said I didn't know he made music. I found out he's not a rock star, but he was throwing rocks from the stars. I found out he called me the P word, but I'm not allowed to call him the T word, because that's the word that would threaten my job security. But, you see, A's got B squared, about to end the love that C shared. C shed his last grains, but they want more, now he's dead. C's lonely on the seashore. Industrial imagination made omens out of theories, property leases out of peace treaties. Now the tentacles of the conqueror's lineage drips the ink blood of the present and forces the thoughtful to exist only in the future they write. The past is so distant here, it has become a theory, and a theory is an omen. It was a night of the community dinner when buried memories reappeared in an undeturned cauldron bubbling with expired venom that was only ripened by its hibernation. But where did the memories go and where did they return from? The pain is not allowed to exist from 6 to 12, an 18-hour shift balancing 3 jobs and 3 kids. But there's only so much you can control, so much you can do to protect yourself from a theory destined to become an omen. This was the night the conqueror drew lines at the edges of trees and seas, a glistening chalk in soft, purposeless hands, scraping our 4 corners of the earth like a kitchen knife on 4 plates. 1 china bowl for themselves, 1 twinkling gold baroque plate for themselves, 1 tiny bowl made of earth for those who followed them, and a naked, weathered pair of hands that hadn't felt softness since the brown-eyed fruit of their labor was drawn over with a knife. The conqueror shared nothing with you. Everything you have of his you had to take. You shared everything with the conqueror. Everything you had, he took. And anything he gives you now was already yours, and he still hasn't given it all back yet. All this Stockholm syndrome for a crumbling bowl in your hands. Let me ask you, what will you do when they come for your hands? Kamran Sajid. Let me ask you, what will you do with your hands?